Thank you for joining me in Stepping Up to Your Potential. I'm Sandra Robinson. My mission is to inspire you to step up so you can grab the life you've always dreamed of. I believe that humans are amazing creatures with limitless potential, but too often we settle for average. You are not average. Don't settle and never stand still. Live boldly and step up. Join me on this journey of self-discovery and self-mastery. Express the amazing you that is already inside. Life is a venture of constant learning. Personally, I absolutely adore taking classes. So far, I've been to, at last count, 6 different institutions of higher learning and am always on the lookout for new sources of education. I don't collect degrees, but I do collect knowledge if it's interesting and I think it might be applicable. And I'm always looking for ways to apply and expand on what I know. There are a few resources that I turn to pretty regularly. For the multi-genre locations, there are Skillshare and great courses. I'm looking forward to trying out LinkedIn Learning. I really like Skillshare because it encourages individuals to contribute on their own, and the result is a wide range of classes by teachers with many different backgrounds. I've learned that taking one subject from one teacher means that I have a very narrow and limited exposure to the full topic. While the teacher may be wonderful, there's still one person with one background, one perspective. I can take 5 different productivity classes and get 5 very different takes on what productivity even means, let alone how to go about it. Now that I've taken multiple classes on the same subject with different teachers, I've become aware of something I never was before. I've already taken perhaps 6 or 8 classes focused on the theme of being more productive and efficient. Something started niggling at my mind the more classes that I took, and taking yet one more finally pushed it into full conscious view. Most classes focus on technique. Techniques are awesome, but techniques are like the finishing move, not the precipitating move. It's analogous to talking about horseback riding without ever addressing the horse. In this case, the common denominator with every different technique and system that I try is me. To go back to the riding analogy, I'm the horse. While the better classes definitely say find the method that works for you, there is something underneath whatever the system is which needs to be addressed, or at least considered. You are the foundation from which all things in your life spring. This is most especially true when those things are the result of your own efforts. If there is something not going the way you want it to, techniques can help if you don't have the skills or knowledge already. If you do, additional techniques are not the solution. Remember, all things spring from you. If you know what to do, and it's not happening, look at the foundation. Look at you. More specifically, look at your emotions. In my case, what I realize is that I don't have a problem with productivity, if I'm motivated. I know exactly how to manage my time or workload, if I want to. The problem for me is not knowledge. It's being able to effectively work with my own motivation system to get the results that I'm consciously striving for. I became irritated at the productivity classes when not a single one of them even mentioned the idea that perhaps I needed to take myself into consideration as part of the process. It was this irritation that drove the conscious recognition. Using my irritation in a deliberate way to step it up and figure out what I was really looking for is actually far more productive than taking another class. In fact, taking classes looking for something I'm not really consciously aware of is a huge waste of time and money. Now when I take classes, I do so more deliberately with active awareness of what I'm looking for going in. Do I still get surprised? Of course, but less often. Sometimes I'm looking for new knowledge because I don't really know the subject. But when I do know the subject, then I start looking for different things from the teachers. I can't imagine I'm unique on that score. So before you sign up for that $500 online course, consider what it is that you might be looking for, which is under the hood, so to speak. Will that course give you what you are really looking for? If you found value in today's episode, I hope that you'll join me for future ones. Be sure to hit subscribe so you don't miss anything.